Welcome, viewers, to the fairy blessings of the week. So let's get started. What blessings, how you are, what the spiritual energies are surrounding you to bless you, to help us learn as a soul. Okay, so let's see how you are now, these fairies. How are you now? So these are applicable for many people, and these weekly blessings can be timeless, to be fair. So let's have a look how you are perceived now, how you think you are, all those aspects. So how are you now? So the first fairy that wants to come out is winter. So some of you perhaps are still trying to reflect what it is that you're trying to learn from. So maybe people see that you are quite reserved in letting your feelings be known. And this is a good idea, because you have to really go inside to see what it is. Sometimes within the reflective period, we need to let things go. And over the autumn period, we do know how to do that. But over the winter, we can reflect and think, okay, it is time to refresh. So in this refreshing time, the fairies are saying to you, winter is especially essential. For others, it might be you might feel like you've been frozen out of a situation. So that's not nice. However, if you reflect why that's happening, is it for your highest purpose to actually do that? To just remind you that to empower yourself on a bigger space is always very essential. So winter is always a great time for reflection, to recuperate, to heal before the spring comes along and that renewness. So yeah, just reflect on the intuitive side and really see how you really are within that before we rush in. So that's a lovely fairy blessing today. So moving on to this particular pack, energies to transform. So these fairies are great to help you transform that. So in a period of hibernation, we need to know, right, how we're going to start to do things. How would I start a career? How do I start a relationship? How do we recharge my soul growth anyway? So let's have a look at that. Whoa, that was a few, so they'll be for me. They always like to tell me things as well. So how to transform that? Let's have a look. So the fairy is saying golden gift. Magical help is on its way. Oh, that's lovely for you. So magical golden gifts are almost like that abundance and prosperity. So how to transform in a reflective period. Maybe meditate on how your career is going, how to promote yourself, how to make more practical aspects in your life. So golden opportunities may only come very, very rarely. But when the blessing of the fairy is here, of the golden blessing, golden gift, that is a gift in itself. So sometimes we do have to reflect, well, what is my personality like? What is my gift to myself and others? So that can be all sorts of things. You can share your happiness, your enthusiasm. You can teach people a skill. But a golden gift is really important. So if you're looking for love, maybe that golden gift is that perfect relationship. But it is very individual. But it does mean, while we're still in the Aries astrological sun sign, that is all about starting things forward. So it's a great time to start when you've reflected on what you are going to achieve. And it's always good to think, write things down. Every good plan needs a good written statement, not only to yourself, like a vision board or a manifestation meditation, but this is a golden opportunity to make that really good. Oh, beautiful. So what are the spiritual energies that are trying to teach you? Sometimes this can be from your higher self. Sometimes this is even higher than that. Sometimes angels, sometimes all sorts of things. So let's have a look what your spiritual message, just to learn further from the fairies. A lot of you work with your own spirit guides, so it might be from your own personal spirit guide. Okay, so let's just connect with everyone who needs to know at this moment in time when you find this video. Thank you for watching, guys. So we have the merciful one. This is a lovely universal message for most of you. Compassion, release and relief. Oh, that's a sigh of relief, isn't it? So when we are merciful to ourselves, it means we're compassionate to ourselves. It's almost like the guides that are trying to tell you, is when you do reflect, be merciful on yourself. Have compassion. It's so important. So when we like that, it's accepting ourselves in an unconditional love. So reflect and go, is that conversation important? Is that opinion of something important? And have compassion to yourself. By overplaying it on your mind all the time, it's not helping you. So just release. In the form of winter, release. Find the golden opportunity to be merciful and compassionate to yourself. Because when we are compassionate to ourselves, we're very much compassionate to our situations and to other people as well. So that's a lovely card. And you can see she's wearing magenta. So that is touching on unconditional love. So that's always going to be a very top priority message from the spiritual realm. Okay? And what other possibilities can we learn from in this coming week from the fairies? So these are things that we might need to reflect on a little bit more, or what we can understand fully of how we are. Sometimes this is about people, how people see us, our hopes and fears, and all sorts of aspects that can help you, just with things to meditate on. Okay, so the fairy today, who's going to inform you about stuff, is a blessing from Queen Mab. So Queen Mab has just reminded you, have you let go what is the most essential thing to let go of? So sometimes these can be habits of codependency on relationships, and that's why the golden opportunity to reflect on is all about compassion to yourself. So do let go of those certain aspects that tie you to a situation. So it's very empowering to actually tap into your own intuition here, but also where is your passion? So your passion to let go of things will give you the space to be able to move to something a lot better. So Queen Mab is all about being responsible for yourself. You be that yin person. Do things quietly on the inside. Do things slowly. And then you can see how you can really spur yourself on to see your goal with that golden opportunity. So that's lovely. And as a bonus this week, I'm going to give you a Whispers of Love. So these cards are absolutely fantastic to just meditate on and see what we need to change in our lives. So thank you for listening, guys, and let's just have a look what loving message is for you. Right, okay, so what we need to learn is receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. So this is very much in tune with the compassion, what we receive and what we give out on an unconditional level. So appreciate who you are and who everything else is. So this golden opportunity might be small, but it could grow to be much bigger. So there's a saying in life, like say if you've got no job, or you're wanting to have more money within your life and the situation, the universe is presenting to yourself certain aspects. It might be very small, like you come across a penny on the floor, a dime, a cent, a euro. And instead of walking past it, it's always good to pick it up. I know it's embarrassing, but the universe is trying you out, almost. It's saying, here, I'm going to give you something. Are you going to receive it? Take on board. Does that make sense? Well, I certainly appreciate you guys. So thank you very, very much for being here. And we'll see you next time. Lots and lots of love.